or my network will only respond to me. So it was difficult for me to get my team to respond to my network. It has to be me, then they would reply. So I became like a huge bottleneck to the team, because if we couldn't correspond properly or consistently with speakers, with our partners, with corporates that we are dealing with, we cannot move forward. So it was a huge bottleneck. Yeah. But right now, YesHello have helped me with that. Most important, I think for me as an entrepreneur, I don't need to make time to reply to WhatsApp messages, because WhatsApp messages is a killer, right? Yeah. When I have to reply all of them daily pula tu kan. Yeah. I am able to totally release my WhatsApp message. So I don't really get into YesHello platform, no, because I have the phone number with me here. So the physical phone is with me here, right? So I can check the communication that has been ongoing, but it's more about me as the organization leader, not knowing how to use YesHello. But I think that it's good because I don't really need to know how to use it, right? Because that's the point from the beginning, that I don't want to know about this. I just want it to get handled, right?
So thanks, Nini, for doing this with us. And tell me about your team and what is your story behind Momentum. I'm curious about it.
Hi, my name is Nini. I am the founder of Momentum. What Momentum really means is Women in Momentum. There are 5 Momentum pillars altogether. There is the body empowerment, emotional care, cognitive fitness, hormonal healing, vigorous and zesty lifestyle. The reason why we started Momentum is really because of my personal experience. I was diagnosed with a few hormonal issues last year, and I thought that, okay, what a great way for me to learn about myself, right? Learn about women and their challenges, while I get to acknowledge all the challenges that I am facing. I hope that, you know, through the 5 Momentum pillars, other women and men are able to be aware of the challenges they are facing too, so that they are able to address it either with themselves or with the support of others. So that is what Momentum is about. Our team is quite big now. There are 9 people in the Momentum Task Force, right? Yeah. And then we have 22 moderators in Momentum as well. Yeah. And we have, at the moment, we have 1,700 members.
And talking about your team, how has your team been dealing with this year, the uncertainties and the pandemic? What was the impact that caused that for your team?
I think YesHello understands the YesHello team, right? You understand the concept of momentum as well. Why it is so important for us to create awareness, acknowledge the challenges that we are facing, is because that we get to address it, right? So when we address it, the pressure and noise. So pressure and noise is a jargon lah, right? But again, really this means challenges. So we reduce those challenges so that we get to be in momentum. What the team is about is not sweeping the challenges under the carpet, but find a way how to bring solution to it, right? And how that we can move forward better. So I think year 2021 has been really, really good for us. We get the opportunity of exploring new way of business, because Momentum is actually a social impact driven startup, meaning that bulk of our work is contributing to the community, not only in Malaysia, because our membership base right now is all around the world. In fact, our top 3 countries are from Europe.
Wow, that's exciting. And how many person in charge to handle the chat support?
At the moment, only one person handling the
Only
chat
1%?
support. Yeah, her name is Ayang. So she handles she is a live show assistant, as well as dealing with the tribe members. So only one person right now dealing.
Yeah. And before the integration with YesHello into your workflow, what was the biggest challenge of supporting customer inquiry?
My biggest challenge is that we do a lot of virtual events, right? So when we do a lot of virtual events, automatically we deal with many big speakers or many public figures, right? So most of the time, these people or my network will only respond to me. So it was difficult for me to get my team to respond to my network. It has to be me, then they would reply. So I became like a huge bottleneck to the team, because if we couldn't correspond properly or consistently with speakers, with our partners, with corporates that we are dealing with, we cannot move forward. So it was a huge bottleneck. But right now, YesHello have helped me with that, because I then have another number where I get to tell my network that is my work number, and sometimes it is me replying, or sometimes it is Ayang replying. So they reply because it says in my personal YesHello, it says Mini Momentum, right? So they see my name Mini, they reply. So that's practical and strategic lah, I think, kan?
Yeah. So what is the biggest difference you currently seeing after integrating with YesHello into your workflow?
So easy. The weekly flow, because like YesHello also, we have our weekly planning, right? So it's just easier and it's automated. So then it's easier lah, no more bottleneck, and then we get to engage with the speakers, the public figures, or the corporates, client easier now. I don't need. Most important, I think for me as an entrepreneur, I don't need to make time to reply to WhatsApp messages, because WhatsApp messages is a killer, right? When I have to reply all of them daily pula tu kan.
So you use one number to communicate with all the speakers, moderators, and the members as well, right? So how has the integration of YesHello improved your relationship with your members, the Momentum tribe?
It's easier because everything is from the same number. So let's say, right, I need to engage with a tribe member if they have a question or anything like that. I don't really need to reply to the message, because someone will handle it from the YesHello dashboard. Then I just during meetings, I just let them know, okay, if there is a unique inquiry lah, or unique question, right? Because if unique question, we cannot use a script, a prepared script, right? So I just let my team know during the meeting how we can address those unique questions, and they just address it accordingly without me being involved.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
me out of the messaging picture is a win
It's a
because I
win.
don't need to reply any messages.
Yeah, so it take out some of your burden.
Mm-mm.
Right. Do you have any tips to stay productive for your remote team?
I think the morning intention
Right.
and the get together meeting in the
Yeah.
evening is really, really good, right? So we
Yeah.
start our morning at 10 a.m. coming together, speak about our intentions, speak about what we are uncomfortable about to offload
Yeah.
discomfortness, right? And then we will talk about our commitment. We will talk about our support. And then
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we will talk about our wins and gratitude. Um, so that has been keeping the team together. But I must say that with Momentum, our vision, our mission, our culture is very, very clear,
Yeah.
right? So this is what I would link to as well, to have a ritual, getting the team together on a ritual. That's number one, right? And also the vision, mission, clarity in vision, mission, and also core value is important so that everybody knows their direction, everybody knows what's their purpose and role in the organization.
And how has YesHello improved the productivity of your remote team?
So last time I used to have 2 person who are in charge of marketing, right? I don't really need 2 person now to be in charge of marketing. Just Ayang handling the messaging, and all that can be linked to our social media, right? So that is good. That is like really, really good luck for us.
And are there any specific areas of support we have provided that help your team to overcome the challenges? Like I know you did a lot of broadcasts. Is our team supporting you enough or do you have any feedback or?
I am able to totally release my WhatsApp message, so I don't really get into YesHello platform, no, because I have the phone number with me here, so the physical phone is with me here, right? So I can check the communication that has been ongoing, but it's more about me as the organization leader not knowing how to use YesHello. But I think that it's good because I don't really need to know how to use it, right? Because that's the point from the beginning, that I don't want to know about this. I just want it to get handled, right? So that's good. But because we are dealing with members, so the broadcast is very, very important. So I like the broadcast service.
So you never log into YesHello, your YesHello account, is it?
I ever logged in, actually just last week. After so long, I just logged in last week because this week Ayang have training, but still while she is having her training, she can still communicate via YesHello. So I didn't need to use it after all.
Yeah, all right, awesome. So last question, we finally reached the last question. How do you see your team, remote team evolving next year, especially after the pandemic?
I think the team will be growing. This is something that I must say I am very grateful and very, very proud of, right? I get messages every single day, people wanting to volunteer for Momentum, to be part of Momentum. We have arrived to a point where we need to select who and getting them aligned to the available position in Momentum. What I would like to have is my other partners to be using YesHello as well. So then each of us have our own assistant that deals with our own networks, just to make it easier, and then using the same script. I think what's important is the corporate branding, right? The messaging, how it is being communicated out, even in WhatsApp messages, it needs to be standard, and it needs to carry a certain level of branding benchmark. So that is how I see my team growing, actually.
That's all.